Hey Scorpio, thank you for stopping by. I hope this video finds you all well. Okay, Scorpio, let me get into your energy, you and your partner, the energy of this time. This could be anyone that you're thinking of, anyone you dealt with in the recent past. It could be a past lover, an ex, someone that you're currently dating or talking to. Okay, this is for the sign of Scorpio again, sun, moon, rising, ascending. Keep in mind the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense to you. Right off the bat, we have the wedding rings. Some of you guys, there could have been a marriage here that was supposed to happen. Maybe you guys were fantasizing about a marriage here with this person. You thought about moving forward and getting married. Maybe you guys were engaged for a short period and then you guys you ended it. Okay. There's a very strong soul connection. It talks about soul connection, eternal love. Even though you guys are not together, there's a lot of love between you guys. All right. I'm also seeing there's an everlasting promise. I feel a lot of you guys, your person made promises that they would always love you, that they always would be there for you, that they would never let you down. And some of you guys, they broke that promise. Okay. Now, there also could have been like a promise ring as well. Maybe a person gave you a promise ring. All right. But I also see there could have been like I'm getting some kind of union or connection outside of this twin flame relationship that could have been that could have sabotaged this connection. It could have been a commitment or even a marriage. Some of you guys, maybe they lied to you about being married. I hope not. All right. We have the cassette. So the cassette talks about replaying old events, memories over and over in their head. So a lot of you guys, your person is doing a lot of thinking about you. They're hearing songs and they're being reminded of you. Okay, they could be just literally just watching TV and then they're reminded of you because there's some of the shows that you guys like to watch together. Okay, they could be talking to their friends and family and then that person will say something and they'll remind themselves of you. So there's a lot of replaying of old events, things that you guys did with each other, places that maybe you guys went and they're being reminded of things you guys places you went, traveled, and so forth. We also have stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back talks about like the Ten of Swords energy. So there was a betrayal, right? A lot of you guys, you got stabbed in the back by your person, your twin. Literally 10 swords in your back. A lot of you guys, you felt like, you didn't see it coming. It was very shocking, it was very unexpected. And so you felt like this person caused you a lot of pain. The separation was very painful for you guys because you didn't see it coming. It happened very abruptly. Some of you guys, they just acted as if they never even knew you. They ghosted you, they silenced you. They acted as if you were trash, like you didn't mean anything to them. So it could have happened very, very quickly. And it was very, very painful. It was shocking. I'm getting a shocking moment for you guys. There was some deception as well. Your person could have played it off like there were one particular way, but they wasn't. Okay. This is someone who could have been also wearing like a false mask of some sort. We have mirror here. All right, so we have mirroring each other. Some of you guys are mirroring your twin flame, okay? You guys are doing a lot of reflecting. You're doing a lot of thinking about the past. I feel a lot of you guys are reflecting on the damage that they caused you, their wounds. They're like licking their wounds now, okay? There's a period of introspection. Think about introspection as like the hermit, going within. It's learning lessons. It's looking at where you went wrong, your faults, your strengths, your weaknesses, okay? We also have self-indulgence. A lot of you guys, as you are going within introspection, okay, as you're reflecting, You're also doing a lot of thinking about, your needs, okay? There is definitely a time of healing. You guys may be doing a lot of self-care practices, right? We just had the new moon yesterday. A lot of you guys, you are focusing on loving yourself. You're bringing in new love, maybe doing some candle work, candle magic, right, to bring in new love. There's some shadow work here though, right? It talks about self-worth. You guys are seeing what your self-worth. Maybe a lot of you guys, your person made you feel as if you were worth nothing, as if you were worthless, right? They could have made you feel like you were nothing to them, right? And a lot of you guys, now you are healing your wounds, and now you are learning to love yourself, put yourself first before anyone else. A lot of you guys, you went above and beyond for your person. Okay, you went above and beyond. You did too much to please them, to make them happy, and you didn't do enough to please yourself. So now there's a period of shadow work. You guys are doing some work on yourself. We have the hammer energy. Hammer talks about sabotage, okay? Sabotage. Now, a lot of you guys, I'm also seeing that with this hammer energy, you think of like the Eight of Pentacles, right? Building, okay? Reconstructing. There is maybe something here that came down, okay? Could have been like a tower moment after this betrayal, after you got stabbed in the back by this person. And now there's an energy of working on yourself. Your person could be working on themselves. That hammer could be working on their career, starting a new business, working on their spirituality, working on strengthening their ties with their family, relationships. There's definitely rebuilding taking place. A lot of you guys, they have to rebuild these broken, I don't know, what do you want to call them? They have to rebuild these gaps or the places where they're broken in order to come into union with you, in order to come back as their complete whole self. A lot of you guys, they had wounds, okay? They had open wounds here that they had to heal from. And it couldn't be that person that you needed them to be because they haven't done the work. They haven't healed. So this hammer is working on thyself. All right, let's see what else we need to know. If this is your reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We have the mirror. Yeah, no kidding. We had the mirror coming out twice. How funny. So this is a very strong energy for you guys. It says, know thyself. Know thyself. Self-examination, seeing who you really are. So a lot of you guys, it took you going through this very traumatic experience to know yourself, to start seeing yourself. A lot of you guys, through the separation, you're learning so much about yourself that you didn't even know. You're learning that maybe you guys were empaths. You're learning that how sensitive you are, how intuitive you are, right? You're learning about your spirituality. You're learning so much about you, about why you are the way you are, okay? Through the trauma. It's crazy, but there is something here where there is reflection now, right? You see her looking at the waterfall. You know how you can see your reflection? You guys are looking at yourself. And a lot of you guys, this is a time you need to do that if you're not doing it. We have freedom. So a lot of you guys, you guys are setting your soul free. All right. A lot of you guys who could have gone through a very difficult connection. I mean, it's like you should have left so much sooner. But a lot of you guys, you You stuck it through. You persevered. You didn't want to give up on your twin because you love them so deeply. But there's a lot of dark energy here. I feel like toward the later half of the connection, a lot of you guys, I mean, this was very difficult for you. It could have been very toxic. It could have been very unhealthy. All right. Or this could be the energy of what you were going through after it. Right. A lot of you guys, if they silenced you or withdrawn, you could have went through a really deep, dark phase in your life. But I've seen that now you guys are turning over a new leaf. Now you're freeing yourself. And it's so liberating. A lot of you guys are getting your independence back. Right? You're literally taking off the handcuffs. You're cutting that cord and you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to hold on to this. It's sabotaging my happiness. It's getting in the way of me being able to live a fulfilling, loving life, right? I have to remove myself from this situation. It's toxic. It's, so a lot of you guys, you're freeing yourself. You're getting your independence back. It's difficult, right? We also have, what's this? Sacrifice. It says, there are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Wow. So a lot of you guys, there was a sacrifice here that you guys had to make. Okay? And it was necessary. You had to make a sacrifice. A lot of you guys, you had to take back your power. You had to free yourself from this person. You had to let this go. Okay, for a while, some of you guys, you could have been doing that runner chaser thing. You could have been chasing your person, begging, pleading them to come back, to return. Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? What did I do? And a lot of you guys now, you're letting it go. You're making a sacrifice because you know that you're worth it. You know that you're worth so much more. You don't need to prove that to anybody. Okay? So there are those that would destroy you. Some of you guys, if you stayed in this connection, if you continue to beg your person to come back, it would only destroy you even more. And a lot of you guys, it got to a point where you had to let it go because it wasn't good for you. And you're freeing yourself. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. All right, we also have the guide. Okay, a guide, mentor, trustworthy ally. A lot of you guys, through the separation, you're connecting with your spirituality, right? A lot of you guys are connecting with your angels, your spirit guides. Okay, you guys are. You're going down the divine path, okay? You're being guided down a new path for yourself. And this path is necessary. Spirit is guiding you. And a lot of you guys, you may have like a mentor. Maybe you have a spiritual mentor. Maybe there's someone that you look up to in tarot. Maybe there's someone who gives you a lot of spiritual wisdom, okay? But there's definitely, you're being guided down a new path for you. Doors are opening up. We have the present, gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness. So a lot of you guys, this is really about being present. Being present with yourself. Living in the now. Living in the moment. A lot of you guys, that's what you're doing. Instead of waiting for your person, waiting for them, for the light bulb to go off in their head and to see your value, see your worth, right? A lot of you guys, you're being present. You're saying, you know what? I'm going to live in the now. I'm going to just move on. Right now, that's what I need to do. And that is a sacrifice a lot of you guys are making. All right, let me see what messages we have from the divine love, okay? For this divine connection. This is one of my oracle decks on my Etsy shop. What messages do we have for my sweet twin flames? Y'all like, it ain't nothing sweet about this connection, right? Okay. Straightforwardness, we have secrets and compromise. So, you know, all you guys wanted was this person to be straightforward. You wanted them to be real. You wanted them to be honest, right? What do you want from this connection? Where do you see me? Do you love me? You wanted them to just tell you how it was. No sugarcoating. And your person, they had issues with being straightforward. Right? They couldn't just tell you how it is. A lot of you guys, they lied. There were secrets, right? So I feel a lot of you guys, your person's energy is saying someone is ready to now take a direct approach and be clear in their communication. So your person is now thinking about what they should have done. Right? They should have been more straightforward with you. They should have told you how it was. They should have stopped beating around the bush and lying and being dishonest, right? Sugarcoating stuff. And that's what you wanted. We have secrets, so your person definitely could have had secrets. They could have hid things from you. Maybe you guys felt like there was something going on, something was off, because yeah, it was. Some of you guys, you asked them directly about some of the things that you heard, could have been gossip, word of mouth, and they denied it. Okay, you could have been dealing with someone who's very, very secretive, secret keeper. So it says this connection is affected by hidden factors that are unknown and unseen by the other person. So a lot of you guys, there was a lot that you didn't know about this person. There was a lot that they didn't tell you. So it was a lot of unknowns, a lot of things that were unseen. We have compromise. Both parties need to work together to come to a settlement. So a lot of you guys, you wanted to be able to compromise with this person. You went above and beyond to just make them happy, to please them. You didn't want to fight. Okay. We have blindsided. Someone was ill-prepared for this unexpected attack. Look at that, stabbed in the back. Someone was ill-prepared. You were not prepared for what this person planned. This attack, this betrayal, going behind your back, gossip, cheating, right? Silencing you, ghosting. You were not prepared for this. This person blindsided you. You had no idea this person was capable of hurting you this way. You never saw them doing such a thing. We have immaturity. Someone is emotionally and spiritually undeveloped, causing a distorted outlook on the situation. Some of you guys, when you approached this person, when you confronted them about things, they were so immature. They couldn't wrap around what they did. Like, you couldn't explain. You would try to explain, okay, a situation to them or why you feel this way, but they wouldn't understand because they were so emotionally immature and undeveloped. Okay, a lot of you guys, they didn't see the way they didn't see things the way you saw it, right? They couldn't grasp the way that they actually hurt you. So you could explain all you want, but a lot of you guys, they had a distorted way of looking at things. The way you guys looked at the situation, they could have felt like, oh, I didn't stab you in the back, you know, but you could have felt really betrayed by this person, but they had no idea how they hurt you. And a lot of you guys, they still don't. We have severing ties here. So this situation may require emotionally and physically cutting ties. That's what you guys did. You gave up. You made a sacrifice and you said, my happiness, my peace, my harmony is so much more important. So you guys broke away. You severed ties. You decided, you know what, I'm letting this go. I'm going to let this go. Let's get some more messages from my twins out there. And again, starting tomorrow, I will be going live. So check me out. I would say about 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe about 6 o'clock, I'm going to start going live with you guys, okay? Hopefully you guys are like off work and everything. All right, we have patience here, okay? So a lot of you guys, this connection has taught you a lot of patience. You guys have been patiently awaiting for your person to do the right thing, patiently waiting for them to apologize, to right their wrongs with you. A lot of you guys, I mean, you could have been patient waiting for this person to commit, waiting for this person to take you serious, waiting for this person to cut off ties with their other folks, their other people, right? Their third parties. You were overly patient. You gave this person the benefit of the doubt. A lot of you guys, you felt used and abused, is what I'm hearing. We got the Sun. The Sun is clarity, is enlightenment. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. We got Sagittarian energy as well with the Patience here. Temperance. So the Sun talks about, you know, something being revealed, illuminated, okay? There's something that's becoming more clear to you. A lot of you guys, you couldn't, the way you see the situation now is very different than how you saw it when it all happened, because you guys are in a different place spiritually. You learned so much, right? And you know that everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why you came in contact with this person. There's a reason why they betrayed you. There's a reason why they stabbed you in the back. There's a reason why you're going through this. There's a reason why you're on this twin flame journey. And a lot of you guys, you're awakening, okay? You're going through a spiritual awakening with the Sun card. There's enlightenment, there's clarity, there's healing, okay? The Sun is healing, there's hope, okay? We have the Sun rising. When there's darkness, the Sun will rise. The Sun will bring light to everything that has been kept from you, the secrets and all that, okay? We also have happy family. A lot of you guys, you are focusing on your family. Maybe you guys, there's like a 4 wands energy here. The four may be of significance to you guys. But, you know, you're focusing on your family. We have the rainbow here. So even though you're not in like the happiest place right now because, you know, you're a little disappointed in your twin, it is telling me that you're focusing on your family, right? Making sure they're happy, making sure they're whole, making sure that you're just living in the moment, right? You're being present with them, being present in general. All right, so let's see. That's all I have. I'm gonna take a few cards from my Teach Me Tarot deck. It's on my Etsy shop for those of you guys who are interested. If you ever thought about learning tarot, this deck is for you. It has the upright and reverse meanings here, and it makes it very easy to learn. You can use it in your tarot readings. You can also use it as flashcards and just learn from there. All right, let's see. What messages do we have? We have the Empress, okay? So a lot of you guys, they're realizing what you mean to them. They look at you as loving and nurturing. You know, you were very loyal to them, okay? There was a beginning you guys were having. You were planting seeds for tomorrow. You guys were nurturing this connection together. And a lot of you guys, maybe you serve as a mother, a mother, maybe you are the child, maybe you guys share a child, maybe you're like a mother figure. Others of you guys, you could just be the divine feminine in this particular connection. Now, I'm just seeing that your person does have a lot of, they desire you, okay? You know, the Empress is desirable. There's a lot of sensuality. So there is an energy of still caring for the Empress, even though they're not saying that. We have 7 of Swords, but the thing is that they really did a number on the Empress, right? They betrayed you. We have deceit. We have trickery. cheating, lies, theft, risky behavior, deceit. This is someone who went above and beyond to just sabotage. They manipulated, right? They did some underhandedness, all right? And we have the moon, secrets. We have secrets coming out twice. So a lot of you guys, that was the problem. They were, they kept things from you. There was secrets, there was deception. A lot of you guys, they had a lot of insecurities, or they made you have a lot of insecurities because there was always something hidden. And a lot of you guys, you could have been very intuitive with the moon card. You picked up on this. You knew something was up. You knew something wasn't right, but you couldn't put your finger on it. Let's see, what else do we have? Oops. We have the Five of Swords, so your person does feel defeated, okay? They feel defeated. They feel like they obviously sabotaged, they lied, okay? This is someone who feels like it's an empty victory. Nobody won. They didn't win, you didn't win. It was like a lose-lose situation. They feel like they did all this for nothing, and they got nothing in return. So a lot of you guys, your person is feeling like, like it was, what was this for? It didn't have to be this way. There's a lot of conflict here. The Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, a lot of conflict. The Wheel is here. So there could be an unexpected event, something here that moves things forward. There's some kind of change here. It could be resulting in some good fortune, good luck, karma. And we have the Seven of Cups. So it looks like your person is like fantasizing about something. They're dreaming. The Seven of Cups can be a very dreamy energy. They're thinking about maybe there's some kind of choice here. A lot of you guys are looking at you as still an opportunity, right? The Empress is all about opportunities, beginnings, creativity. They want to see, they would love to have you as another option in their life. They want to see if you would perhaps consider them again. Okay? The Seven of Cups is them dreaming, fantasizing about you, dreaming like really in a imaginative way. Okay? Almost as if like it's an illusion. Okay? So a lot of you guys, they are thinking about the possibility of having you in their life again in some way. All right? Even though it may sound a little ridiculous, but there's a lot of dreaming and fantasizing about that. So that is what I'm seeing. Let me get some unspoken love messages. This is from the Soulmates and Separation. This is also on my Etsy shop for you guys, okay? All right, what's some unspoken love messages from their person? I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. So this person really feels bad for what they did. They know you didn't deserve that. You're the Empress, right? You will always have a special place in my heart. Nobody else can fill. So even if they could have moved on, this is someone who does feel like, you're beyond special. There's no one like you. They were not able to meet anyone that was able to take your place. Allow me to work on me so I can work on us. So this person is realizing that they have some work to do, some shadow work, right? They got to face their fears. They got to heal. I'm scared that you will not accept me now. So the thing is that so much time has passed. They've done so much damage, and now they feel like, well, hell, you don't even want them anymore. So they're afraid. So my twins, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. That is the energy update. Please join me live the evenings moving forward, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And please do also, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check me out. personal reading if you're interested in one. I will not be extending this reading today, but you guys let me know if you need anything, all right? Please leave me a comment. I do read all of my comments, y'all. And I want to thank you all for your love and support. Thank you for your patience as well, because I know I've been a little in and out, a little inconsistent, but I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. All right, you guys, I'll check you out later.